Right, boys, day two, England, West Indies. Pretty even day. Get it up. England bowled out for 311, West Indies 202 for 4, 66.5 overs. Pretty lethargic day, but, some good things which happened. Bairstow 140. England bowled terribly, especially Woakes. No one likes him. And my good mate Jason Holder on for a ton. You never know. Well, what are your thoughts? Quick roundup of the day.
Well, I was reading on the BBC. It said it was a day for the purists. I completely agree with that. I mean, going back to Australia, Pakistan, just shit Test cricket. I mean, this was proper hard graft. The pitch is not doing much. The bowlers having to toil away, but put it on a line and length, and you'll get some reward. I thought it was, pretty even. I think it was England's day yesterday, following Johnny Bairstow's knock, but I think it's set up to be quite an exciting Test match now. It's good.
I just absolutely love it. I can't lie. It's just such good Test cricket.
It is crap.
Like you've got a brilliant century and shit batting all around. That's just class. Then you've got England coming on to bowl, utter tripe, and two shit West Indian openers in Craig Brathwaite and John Campbell getting up like 90 off 20 overs. Well, that's ridiculous. And then it comes in later in the day. It's getting hot. It's getting a bit humid. And you've got Mark Wood reversing the ball at like 150 kilometers an hour.
So good to see.
I mean, it's just brilliant stuff. I genuinely love it.
I can't believe Mark Wood's been made to look like the Curtly Ambrose of this game, considering all the other bowlers are just so terrible. Like Woakes, talk a bit about him. What have we not?
He started the day off by not adding to his own night total, so it set him up poorly. He's come out with the ball and he's literally bowled shite. I mean, I was watching the
his first spell. He was going over 6 and over.
Yeah. He was 4 before he took his first wicket. I think he bowled 7 overs for 41. It's just not good enough, especially with the new ball. England had to make inroads. Really, they've saved themselves in the end. Classic England fashion, digging themselves out of trouble. But I think Saqib Mahmood's got to come in this second Test, or Matt Fisher.
So Woakes did bullshit, but I'd bring Mahmood in for Overton.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, we're too loyal because we get to know that Woakes is just such a handy batsman, and because of our top order, we kind of need him there just for safety and stability. Almost just like the condom of our team. But yeah, I agree with you. Overton, I don't like him, to be honest. I would have gone with Mahmood.
Yeah.
Gone a bit daring, bit more just lively pace, because Overton's just a bit depressing to watch.
Yeah.
But talking of depressing bowlers, Jason Holder, as much as I hate him and think he should be bowling 90 miles an hour, he is going to get a ton, let's face it.
Yeah.
He's got a good record against England, doesn't he? His last Test century was a double 100 against England. Was it in Antigua as well?
I think it might have been.
Well, yeah, so that's just doesn't bode well for us.
Yeah. He's only scored 3 Test tons, and one of them was a double. Like his average is only 28, I think. Isn't it?
He just looks pretty calm and composed at the crease, though. Yeah, quite sort of lethargic kind of style in a good way. Yeah, he looks pretty composed. But I'll raise another point. This pitch is looking to be pretty fucking flat, I must say. Yeah. No real bounce. I mean, a bit of reverse swing, but other than that, it's looking quite docile and pretty good for batting.
Well, I mean, it was always going to flatten out. Sorry, Dickens. Yeah, it was always going to flatten out. But I think the fact that England have won the toss is good, because Jack Leach, big spinners in the 4th innings, is going to rip through the West Indies top order.
He was getting a bit of a tap as well today, though.
Yeah, but he offered some control. Like I think he went at about 1.8, which really? I mean, yeah, bowled about 16 overs for about 30.
That's a lot better than I thought he did.
So yeah, I think he bowled nicely.
Decent. Should we get? Sorry, go on,
Should we do some predictions, or
yeah,
for the rest of the Test? Because I think the next one of these we'll do probably part of a main episode where we'll look across the whole Test match. So, what do you think is going to happen?
What's it? I'll go. So first of all, I'd like to say the predictions yesterday were actually pretty accurate.
Bang on.
We all said we all said England would get over 300, and then West Indies would end sort of 4 down in 200 area. So we're pretty bang on. Let's see if we can get same accuracy. I reckon West Indies will go on to make about par with our score, just over 300 or so. And then we'll get in for like the evening session tomorrow and probably be like 2 down by the end of play, something like that, for 40 odd, I reckon. Be a really good test match. Really good game, I reckon.
I like that, but I don't know. I think Jason Holder could go big, you know. Who's he got at the other end? What's his name?
Bonner.
Bonner.
I
mean, he looks pretty village, but he's just got that sort of stickability about him. I think he could.
When we were
really
watching earlier,
England.
together, he was getting squared up to like every single ball.
But he was hitting it in the middle of the bat.
And he was looking like a walking wicket big time, but then, managed to stick around a bit.
So just, to follow up, I reckon, I'm going to say West Indies 370, 380. So they'll bat for two sessions, and then England will come in and they'll be 80 for 1 at the close.
Ooh.
Who's winning?
That's ambitious.
Who's winning the whole game, looking further ahead?
I think West Indies are going to win by like 4 wickets or something. I reckon it'll be a really good game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a cracker. But I still back England to do the job on day 4 or 5, bowl West Indies out. Even with a lead of 250, if the pitch is turning and variable bounce, then you never know.
There you have it. Cutting edge insight from you two as always. As we're fortune tellers, that's exactly what's going to happen. Not difficult, but Test cricket's back. We love it, and hope to catch you all soon.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.